I want to welcome everyone back to another episode of Generational Investor Podcast. And the market is on a fire sale. I'm talking about everything is dipping, and it just seemed to be tanking because of what's going on in the geopolitical space. They nominated a new Fed chair to replace Federal General Powell. The market is just overreacting, but I've said in the past, when prices like these are dipping, I ain't tripping, because these are times where we load up. And today we're going to talk about some stocks that I'm loading up on. Hopefully by the end of this episode, you can see yourself becoming the next generation investor. And also stay tuned towards the end, because I have some inspiration that's going to motivate you to continue your financial journey. Let's talk about what Apple been doing. It's been on fire. Yes, it has. This past week had different earnings, and Apple did not the report and earnings out of the ballpark. Yes, the iPhone demand surged in where? China, surged in Taiwan and Hong Kong. That's right. Don't get me wrong, you have other Apple products in the ecosystem, but the iPhone is the leading sales, and it continued to do well. Everybody wants that iPhone Pro 15, iPhone 15 Pro Max, okay, because they have this new upgrade in the Apple Intelligence. It's the Siri. They call it the Siri 2.0. That's right. Siri and AI has collaborated, and now when you ask Siri about certain questions, it's not just going to say, I can't recall, I don't know. No, it's going to formulate, and it's going to give you what you're looking for. So whatever you are looking to research, think about ChatGPT and Siri together, and they are looking to go off, and that's going to do well for Apple. Stay tuned, because Apple got so much in store later on this year, and I'm gonna keep you updated, because I am a long-term investor on Apple. This one right here is like one of my first stocks I bought back in 2020. Let's talk about Tesla. Tesla shares rise on reports of the SpaceX merger with the EV giant. That was the catalyst for Tesla. And later on this week, you got earnings that's looking to do well, okay? But this right here was that news that Tesla, it didn't really need it, but anytime there's good news when it comes to Elon Musk and SpaceX, that will only push the price where? To the moon. And we want to see this price go to the galaxy. Price target for this in the medium term, this can easily by the end of this year finish at 500 a share. But we have to wait and see, because there is volatility. There has been volatility coming from last year, and now so far it's still volatility. So when I talk about volatility, I'm talking about the ups, the downs. You can just have President Trump can tweet one thing, whether it's good or bad, and the market will react. It sometimes overreact, and that's what's going on with the market right now, because of they have a new federal chair that's supposed to be replacing the one right now as we speak, General Powell, in May. And so the market is just doing its own thing. I think it is trying to process all the news. Not to mention with the geopolitical tariffs, all that is just a combustion of just a mess. But like I said, we have an opportunity. When I see red, buy. When you see your favorite stock on discount, it is time to buy. All right, this is not financial advice, but it is a strategic strategy that you can incorporate. Let's move on to Meta. Meta did well this past week, because they said in the earnings that it's continued to heavily invest in the AI space. And that right there, they are spending millions and billions of dollars on what? Let's talk about it. Meta, which is Facebook, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Instagram, and they're looking to enhance all the social media platforms that they own and just re-energize, rebrand. And especially with Meta, they got a lot of things in work that they want to incorporate and make this the number one AI company, not to mention with the collaborations, which I've stated in the past. But Meta, like these other companies, they're jockeying for who's going to be the leader of the AI space. We have to wait and see, but Meta got a price target at a short term heading to $800, and long term this thing can go to 1,000 plus, and that's why I continue to buy and hold, which I'm going to get to shortly when I get to my takeaways. And if you stay tuned towards this portion, we got to talk about SoFi. I know this is still a new stock, a growth stock, but they had mixed earnings, okay? Because they still really trying to get the kinks out of how they really want to make this company last. So remember, this is a fintech leader. When I say fintech, financial technology. It's together. And with the way the world is changing, the digital aspect of the dollar and digital currency, all these different types of asset classes, SoFi is looking to incorporate that, not to mention credit cards, loans, high yield savings account, which I'm building up and hopefully you are building up too as well. But they have a lot of resources within this bank, and the traditional brick and mortar like Bank of America, Capital One, JP Morgan, SoFi is looking to take the concept of digital assets, and not to mention, like I've said, with credit cards and savings accounts and checkings account, all those resources, put those things together, and our kids is going to see SoFi shoot to the next level. Give it the next 3 to 5 years, this can easily go over $100 a share. And so SoFi, another long-term company that continues to buy. All right, continue to buy and hold. Okay, they looking to launch their SoFi Pay for blockchain-based cross-border payments. That is also that they want to add to their arsenal. So SoFi got a lot of things that they're building up, and like I've said, this is a growth stock. So with growth stocks, there has volatility in it. Okay, because it's new and they don't have the money like the Mag 7s, the Apples and the Amazon and Teslas and Nvidias. This one right here, this one definitely got a lot of upside. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Lisa J Stocks. Definitely do SoFi for chiming in on my live stream. For those who didn't get a chance to check out part 1, I will be doing a part 2 this Friday, 7 o'clock Central. Set your timer. Definitely, we are looking to continue to build up on the live stream. So if you didn't see the first one, don't worry, because part 2 coming with some more heat, some momentum, some more inspiration to keep everyone motivated and inspired. And if you stay tuned towards this portion, you know there's time like these long-term Okay, long-term and holding will result in a real wealth. You say, Coach Flo, I want to become a millionaire. I want to become a billionaire. How do I do it? Buying and holding. You got to have a long-term mindset with these assets, with these stocks, okay? You trying to play the short game, you set yourself up for failure. I'm talking about 3 to 5, 5 to 10, okay? 5 to 10, 10 to 20. Holding these things and letting them appreciate, letting them do the compound interest, let them do the heavy lifting. All you got to do is just buy, whether you want a fractional share, whether you want to, you say, Coach, I got 1 share of Apple. Okay, I want to go double it up, go 2 to 4, 4 to 8, okay, 8 to 16. Just want to build up. And the more you buy these shares, telling you, you're looking to become wealthy, buying and holding is one of the best strategies. Let's talk about protecting your capital. We got to protect our capital. How we protect our capital? There's distractions. You have a lot of people out here scamming. Watch these distractions. Watch those who giving out bad advice, making you make a bad decision, okay? Giving you the wrong advice, wrong voices. Protect your capital, because there are people out here who looking to take what you are trying to create and trying to build. So really be strategic, and then let's embrace the journey. We got to embrace the journey. That's why this is called personal finance. All right. Every strategy is different. Everybody's situation is different, but you have to do what's best for you. So you have enjoyed this episode. Smash that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you on the live stream. Peace.